a train going into a building.
When Speed came to Chongqing, China, the moment he saw a train passing straight through a building, he was completely shocked. Because for most people, a metro should run underground and a light rail should run on elevated tracks. But Chongqing is different. Its rail transit system feels like someone took an entire mountain city, turned it into a three-dimensional maze, and then connected everything again with steel tracks. 1 second, the train is racing beside the river. The next second, it disappears into a tunnel, and then just moments later, it passes directly through the middle of a residential building. This is not a movie effect. This is not a video game map. This is something that happens every single day in Chongqing. So why does Chongqing feel so magical? Because this city itself is not flat. Mountains, rivers, skyscrapers, tunnels, bridges, and overpasses are all stacked together in ordinary cities. Building rail transit is like drawing lines on a flat map. But in Chongqing, building rail transit means finding a path between mountains, buildings, rivers, and the narrow gaps of the city. And what's even crazier is that it doesn't just pass through buildings, cross rivers, and climb slopes. The track switching system of Chongqing's rail transit is also unbelievably smooth. As the train moves between complex routes, the switches turn with precision, and the tracks connect seamlessly. There is no dramatic shaking, no awkward stop, no rough transition. The whole process feels like a giant steel dragon naturally turning through the mountain city. Behind this is not just bold urban design, it is also a powerful display of China's rail technology, engineering strength, and city planning capability. In Chongqing, rail transit is no longer just a way to get around. It is the bloodstream of the city. It carries people from the foot of the mountains to the top, from the riverside into the high-rises. It turns a city so complex that even navigation apps can get confused into a highly efficient three-dimensional transportation network. So it's no surprise that Speed was shocked, because Chongqing's rail transit is something ordinary cities simply cannot copy. It passes through buildings, it crosses rivers, it cuts through mountains, it enters the heart of the city, and it switches tracks with incredible smoothness. This is not science fiction. This is Chongqing, China, an 8D mountain city that turned the impossible into everyday life.